What's up, everybody? How's it going, everybody? The weekend is just around the corner, and the NFL is back. What's up, everybody? I hope the training camp games were good. The preseason was excellent. Brett Favre is back in the fold. Looks like a few great ones have retired of late. Kurt Warner and a few other big names have called it a day. But now the games begin, folks, across the league. To New Orleans tonight, it's going to be the big game. 5 Pacific, 8 Eastern, and something Central. So it's going to be interesting. It's going to be a very interesting game tonight. The NFL is back, folks. It's going to be on NBC. Well, it's going to be sweet. No doubt about it. So, Brett Favre is back in the fold in Minnesota. They need to continue what they left off last year. It's true. New Orleans are the champions. They are the Super Bowl champs. They are one of the best teams, probably the best team in the league. Of course, don't get me wrong. Drew Brees is the cover boy for Madden 11. Come on. He's a star. Everything's going good for New Orleans. They won a Super Bowl for a city. No doubt about it. Don't get me wrong. Congratulations, Mr. Tom Benson, owner of the New Orleans Saints. But this year, it's all about Favre. I think Brett Favre, his goal is to win a Super Bowl. And I think the fans of Minnesota, the time's up. It's time to get it going, baby. It's time to get it going. It's time to win some games. So this is NFL Week 1, and I'm here to give you my picks on what's going to happen in the next few days, Sunday and tonight. So let's give you my picks. All right. I'm going to take the Minnesota Vikings to beat the New Orleans Saints 25 to 20. 25 to 20. Maybe they don't even cover the spread, but they beat them by 5 points. I think Brett Favre is going to have an outstanding game. I think Drew Brees is going to do pretty good. He's going to throw a few INTs. Same thing with Brett. But I think Adrian Peterson has fixed his problem in terms of carrying the football. And last year he had fumbleitis, but hopefully this year he can do something about it. So tonight, I'm going Minnesota 25 to 20 over the New Orleans Saints. I think the Saints are going to put up some big points. Colston's looking good. They got some new running backs. They got Reggie Bush back. I know Reggie Bush might lose his Heisman Trophy. It's a possibility. That really sucks, but that's what happens when you take money from boosters. That's illegal. You should have never done that in the first place. So, now you got my pick. Okay, now for the games on Sunday. All right, I'm going to go Atlanta over Pittsburgh because there's no Ben Roethlisberger for 4 games, so his suspension has been reduced. I think Matt Ryan's coming in. They're on the road. Don't get me wrong, they're on the road. They're pretty much they're the favorites to win this game. Pittsburgh are the underdogs. They're going with their third-string QB, Dennis Dixon. Man, Dennis Dixon reminds me a whole lot of one of those movable running QBs. He reminds you of a young Vince Young. Similar style type of QB, real tall, can throw, can run, almost like Michael Vick type prototype type of QB. That's what he kind of reminds me of. But I'm taking Atlanta. I like Michael Turner. I like Tony Gonzalez. I like Matt Ryan. I think they're going to destroy Pittsburgh 35 to 6. They'll more than cover the spread. They're going to win this game. Okay, now the third game on my list, I got the New York Football Giants taking on the Carolina Panthers. When we're talking about a team like Carolina, they went to the draft. They got a young quarterback. Can he do the job this year? We'll see. I don't think he's going to do anything. I think he's going to throw a lot of interceptions. We'll see. And now you look at the Giants. You got Eli Manning. You got the amazing defense, Justin Tuck. All the guys. And you got the good running back in Bradshaw and is it Jacobs, I guess? So, this team is stacked. They have some good young wide receivers in Knicks and a few others. But the key is going to be discipline. If the Giants can play some discipline, they'll shut down the Panthers. Panthers have a good defense. They got no more Julius Peppers anymore. They still got Steve Smith, but what are they going to do in this game? We'll have to see. I think it's going to be a low-scoring game. I'm taking the Giants to win it by 3 points. The Giants 17, and I'm going Carolina 15. So it's going to be a very close game. 17-15. Real close. Okay, now the fourth game on my list, I got Detroit against Chicago. I'm going with Detroit. I think the new young Detroit Lions are more enthusiastic about this game. The Bears have a great QB in Jake Cutler, don't get me wrong. A great defense with Brian Urlacher, Julius Peppers, and the rest of the gang. But I just feel Detroit's going to win this game. They got one of the great young wide receivers. They have some good running backs. They got a good offensive line this year. And I think Matt Stafford is going to really destroy the Chicago Bears. I'm going Detroit 26, the Bears 10. And we'll see what happens. The fifth game on my list, I got Buffalo versus Miami. I'm going Buffalo because I feel that Edwards is ready to play this year. You got Mr. Spiller, the young rookie. No Marshawn Lynch for this game. This is a very important game for Buffalo. If they can get off to a good start here, I think they'll pull it out. And they'll win by at least 7 points. So I'm going Buffalo 20, and I'm going Miami 10. So it should be an interesting game. Okay, the fifth game on my list is the primetime matchup between New England and Cincinnati. You got the dynamic duel of T.O. and you have Chad Ochocinco. So T.O., Cinco, I mean, you can't go wrong. I mean, Tom Brady, I don't know. Can he find Randy Moss in this game? We'll see. Can their defense stop this Cincinnati attack? I don't think so, especially with Benson. I mean, Cedric Benson's going to just eat up this New England defense. They're young, and they're going to get pummeled. I'm taking Cincinnati to win this one by 4 points. So we're going to go – it's going to be a high score, and so I'm going to go 34-30. Very close game. We'll see what happens. All right, now we got our fifth game on the list. It's a low game, big game for me, actually. Tampa Bay against Cleveland. Jake Delhomme, I think he's going to throw a ton of interceptions. I'm taking Tampa Bay. I like this young team. They have a lot of potential. They should win this one handily. I'm going Indianapolis over Houston. They should win this one pretty easily. Denver, it's going to be a close game against Jacksonville. They'll blow them out. I'm going Oakland over Tennessee. No problem. Even though Vince Young looks good and Chris Johnson looks amazing, I think Jason Campbell and his good young team, this defense they have, has a lot of experience on it, and they're going to do some damage. I'm going Green Bay over Philadelphia. I don't believe in Kevin Cobb. I think he's going to throw a ton of interceptions. It's going to be a pretty high-scoring game, but I think the Green Bay defense will figure him out really quick. It's no Donovan McNabb anymore, so that's the reason why. Arizona, I'm taking them over St. Louis with Derek Anderson. I couldn't believe they released Matt Leinart. I think Matt Leinart still has what it takes to play in this league, but that's what happens. Okay, I'm going Seattle over the San Francisco Giants, and I'm going Washington over Dallas, and I'm going Baltimore over the Jets, and I'm going San Diego over Kansas City. So those are my picks, and my look in the first week of the NFL. Thanks for watching, everyone. My name is Mark Spencer. Take care. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.